And you got any opinions on why you think that people are? I don't know if it's people are attracted to the Marines, or the recruiters are doing better, or people just want to serve as Marines. Like, what's your thoughts on all of this?
Man, honestly, I think it's like the reputation, like the lore that we've had of things that we've done in past, like wars. Kind of just how, like you said, how we present ourselves, man. Like we don't walk, look, talk, we like anybody else. Like we're different. We're honestly a different breed. And as much as we try to blend in, we really stand out above all others. Whether that's just the way the Marine Corps, wanted us to be, or that's just how we exhibit our personalities through being Marines. So I think it has to do with that. And they realize we are not the same. We talked about it in previous podcasts where, man, it's not really a job. People will say, oh, I went to the military for a job. But when you become a Marine, you accept that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like you become a Marine. You become that spirit from the past, that what other people presented themselves. Like you want to continue to be the badass. Like that's honestly what it is. People think of Marines, they think of these badass, these hard chargers, these killers, these tatted up, ruthless aggression guys. No matter what we do, whether that's admin, whether it's aviation ops, ground side, like people understand, like no matter what
That's
job we
facts.
have, Marines all really act the same. And I think that's the unique part of it. You know what I mean? Like you really, until you ask a Marine what their actual job is, like you will not be able to tell the difference from who to who. And I think that's what really kind of like captivates people into wanting to be in the Marines, why they seek us out. You know what I mean? Because just think about it. Whenever we go to like fairs or anything like that, and we're there with the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, they got all this elaborate stuff. And what do we have? We have a pull-up bar and blow up DI. You know what I mean? But people want that. We're over there yelling at them like, "Hey, come do pull-ups, come do pull-ups, be macho." Big arms, whatever the case is, like get up and do pull-ups. And that's how we're getting people. We're not here with fancy equipment. Like we're in your face. We have this aggression, we have this intensity to us. And I think that just kind of draws people into wanting to like, hey, what are they about? Like, why are they so different? Why don't they have this fancy stuff? Why are people just so attracted into being Marines? And I think it's just what we represent, man. Like we represent clean cut, ruthless aggression people. But we're professional. We're very professional. I think that's what they like. We can kind of be the best of both worlds, in my opinion. I don't know what you think, Lou. What do you think about that?
Man, I gotta follow that up. That was so good. But very well said, Ed. I mean, if anything to add to everything you just said, from a recruiting aspect of things, is some people might look at it and say, well, y'all's mission is lower when it comes to like the numbers part of it, but we're also the most selective. Like, there's kids that we can't work that we pass off to other branches all the time. Back when we were recruiting, there was a tattoo policy in place. If you can't cover the tattoo with your full arm, and all this and that is different now. So in that sense, I guess the numbers might have been affected in a positive way now. But needless to say, it's the things that people see, right? It's like, oh, I can't. Why are they so selective? Why can't anybody just get into that, right? There's something to be said about people wanting to be a part of something that's exclusive, right? Let's just sit here and analyze just things in general. Like, do we want the thing that everybody has, or do we want the thing that nobody can have? Right.
Yeah.
That's what the Marines. That's what the Marines is to me. It's like everybody wants it, and everybody can get it.